A classic movie with bad guy, the good guy comes and saves them all.
There's the Hulk. Doesn't he look sweet?
Looks the exact same.
Well, the other one's like humongous. Like, we get a very small glimpse in the teaser trailer, but obviously you'd expect that of the Hulk. You get other stuff, but I think it looks sweet. The Incredible Hulk! So, what do you think now that we've all seen it, June 13th?
I think I'll go and see it.
I'll go see it.
I'll go see it, so it looks like we're reviewing it. So now let's get to next part of the show, which is the good, the bad, and the ugly. Ah! Okay, Corey, why don't you give us a plot synopsis of Be Kind, Rewind. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the hotel rock.
Michael, this is the podcast.
Hey, Michael. Well, Be Kind Rewind is about a movie rental store, and the owner goes away on a trip, and he puts his friend in charge, and his other friend is also there helping him out, and so he goes to a electricity place that whatever, and he thinks it's washing their brains out, so he's trying to stop it, and he gets electrified, and so he goes in the movie store again, and he erases all of the movies, and so basically they have to, and the customers still want their movies, and they don't know about it yet, so basically they have to redo all the movies, and it's funny, and they basically just have to redo all these movies, and it's fun.
They call him Sweden.
Okay, you guys, this movie is directed by Michael Gondry, who I think we can all agree directed the fantastic Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind with the great actor in serious movies, Jim Carrey. So, Corey, let's talk a little bit about his past record. What do you think of Eternal Sunshine?
Eternal Sunshine is a great movie.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. I recommend to see it.
Very
for everybody.
Matt, what do you think of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind?
I have no idea.
Matt is an average Joe. Average Joes usually don't see this kind of movie, so I think it fits in. But it's quite an interesting movie. We didn't even know we were gonna see it today, so good surprise to go see that. But I don't know. I kind of compare this to Semi-Pro. It wasn't fantastic. I'll get to that in the good, the bad, and the ugly. Ah! So Matt, why don't you start us off with the good?
I thought Jack Black was pretty good in the movie, and he brought like his sense of funniness, like just like our Semi-Pro, how Will Ferrell brought his comedy to the movie. So I think Jack Black played a good role in this movie, and he pulled it off.
I think the good in the movie was the references to film. I mean, I think this movie is, whether or not it's a good movie or not, it's definitely a celebration of film in general. Don't you agree, Corey?
Yes.
I think it just, the end of the movie especially, it just really shows just how film can change a community and how it can bring people together and it can bring people apart. And I think it's just, really a celebration of film, and I think it has really good intentions. I think it's just, if you're a film lover, you will appreciate a lot of things that are in this movie. So Corey, why don't you talk about your good?
My good for this is the storyline. I love the storyline in this. I don't know if it's like the best like acting and writing and everything, but I love the storyline, how they have to make their homemade videos of their favorite old movies. It was funny. I liked it.
Matt, why don't you talk about the bad?
The bad. Some of the side actors were like bad, and I don't know. Couple parts in the movie weren't like the best. They were just like not good, and that's my bad.
For me, the bad in the movie was the acting, and some of the acting just wasn't working for me, and a lot had to do with the script. What's his name? Michael Gondry. He's a very good director. I'll say that. Very, like, all the shots, cinematography, fantastic. His themes, fantastic. Writing, and just not so much. I think he had a really good story. There's some parts in the movie, I'm kind of giving away my ugly, but there's some parts in the movie that are just, the acting just, not acting, but I think it's more of the script. I think he just doesn't write a very good script. He has a great storyline, he can write a good storyline, direct, fantastic, and I think he's one of the best directors out there, but I really don't think he's one of the best writers out there, and I think that really had, a lot to do with the script. I think if he would have pitched the idea to a studio and they would have bought it, and they would have hired writers, like professional writers. I know he's a professional writer because he wrote Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and he's probably a member of WGA. But I just don't think that his writing style, his writing dialogue was very good. Like some of the scenes, wouldn't you guys agree? They just didn't flow very well.
Yeah.
Especially dialogue back and forth to each other, it just sounded too fake. And I know he's not from the United States. I think he's from France or something like that. And it just, you could tell that a lot of his he didn't pick up on a lot of American aspects and traits. And you can tell that a lot in the script. Like some of the stuff are just, it's like, we're not stupid. We understand that. Or like he explained a lot of stuff to us that I really don't think needed to be explained. And a good movie takes a lot of time at the beginning to explain the characters and then gets you to feel for them. And I think that he really jumped right into the plotline. I mean, he kind of did a little bit at the beginning with character, but I think character development, which is good for a comedy. But I think that I think he didn't spend as much time as he could have, and I think some of the jokes were just like, I don't know. So that's my bad, kind of a bad and ugly at the same time. But Corey, why don't you talk about the bad of the movie?
My bad. I have to agree with Michael in that the script wasn't the best. It just, I don't know. It just wasn't like, it wasn't like meaningful or just like a really good script. The storyline was great, like Michael said, and everything else is great. It's just that the script just could have been a lot better, I think. And that's all I have to say for that.
Matt, why don't you talk a little about the ugly?
The ugly. Let's see. I really couldn't think of any really, but if I had to say ugly, I'd just go back with the acting. Like it wasn't the best, except Jack Black. But
Yeah, Jack Black is always good.
But his supporting actors didn't pull it off as well.
Yeah, I read a while ago that originally Kirsten Dunst was supposed to be playing a part in this. Like for a while, it was on IMDb as that. But it just, I don't know. The girl that played his sidekick was okay, but I don't know. I think they had her play a different part for they kind of changed little stuff when Kirsten Dunst didn't come on the film.
I don't think Kirsten Dunst would have helped that much. It's not her kind of movie.
I know, but she's a good actress.
She's a good actress.
Very good actress.
I don't know if she could pull off this kind of movie. Like I don't know if
Comedy.
her.
I think she would have done better than the girl that played the supporting role. I don't know. Maybe I know Amanda Bynes is too young, but I think Amanda Bynes would have done pretty well. Which also brings me back to a really ugly thing. I don't know. This is a while ago, so I might seem really young for saying this, but have you guys ever seen the show called The Amanda Show?
Yeah.
You know how they have the part on it, Black Bleasters, where they remake movies?
No.
Well, this movie is a direct Black Bleasters. I'm on YouTube right now, so let's see if we can find this.
Alright, Corey, do you have any ugly?
I can't think of anything that was really ugly. Like, I didn't hate the movie in any way, so I enjoyed it. It was funny.
Yeah, same here. I thought,
yeah.
last time, was last time when we saw Semi-Pro?
No.
2 weeks? A couple weeks ago.
2 weeks.
Alright, well, a couple weeks ago when we saw Semi-Pro, that movie was good.
See, here's Black Bleasters right here. Wait, that's not it. But anyways, you'll see in a second. I'll pause it. But I thought it was direct copy off of that. So yeah. Now let's get to some DVD picks of the week. Which our topic this week will be your favorite movie Let's see, favorite comedy, because this is a comedy, so let's go with our favorite comedy.